All right. Well, hello everyone. Welcome to our Juice Plus Freedom Revolution event. My name is Michelle Barnett and I'm a health coach. I'm in Tyler, Texas, and I'm a new mom to a 5-month-old baby girl. And I'm going to be hosting this call tonight along with some of my dear friends. And we're here tonight just to connect you to a group of mission-driven people and cover a topic of family health. And tonight you've been invited by someone because they respect you and they really feel like you would love what we're up to. And so we're very thankful that you're here and we're excited to share. And tonight's going to be fun. It's going to be relaxed. We're not going to ask you to buy anything or sign up for anything. We're just going to share some great information. We're going to share our stories, and we hope that you enjoy listening, and we hope that something we share will impact you, and maybe you'll think of someone while we're talking that needs to hear the message that we're sharing. So thanks again for coming. And as we kick off to get started, I want to ask you guys a question. Would you agree that being healthy today can be challenging? I would say yes. I think we can all say yes. Being healthy today has its own challenges. But we all want to look good. We all want to feel good. We all want to live a long, healthy life. And we know that it really is our job to make that happen. But unfortunately, it can be challenging. It can be frustrating. It can be even confusing at times to know what the best route is for our health. And so that's really where we come in. And I want to tonight invite you to learn about a mission and a movement called the Healthy Living Revolution. And myself, along with thousands of other people around the world, are partners in a community where together we are focused on taking our health back in fun and simple ways. And so our goal with the Healthy Living Revolution is just to come alongside you, to come alongside families who want better health, and meet you where you're at, really meet you where you're at. We want to empower positive health changes along the way. And so tonight we're going to share 3 ways we do this. The first is through our free resources, and I'm going to touch on that in just a moment. The second is through some amazing nutritional support, and the third is through the incredible organization that really makes all of this possible. And so let's jump in with our free resources. The team at the Healthy Living Revolution has created a fantastic resources for us that are free. I love free stuff. And so a few of the things that we have to use are, we have a cookbook that has a variety of clean and easy recipes, and the emphasis is on easy. It's really become my go-to for our weekly meals. We also have webinars on trending health topics, and they're short, they're 30 minutes, but if you're someone who likes education, you like learning about nutrition, that's really for you. We also have a free home fitness series led by personal trainers where you can download a free home workout and do it in the comfort of your home. And then we have a Start Strong program, which is really in mind to create a generation of health-conscious children who have a positive body image and are having good nutritional habits. And that's really important because we want to change the way the kids in our generation are going. We want to be a country and a world of healthy children. And so if this is something you're interested in, these free resources, we invite you to connect after this call with the person who invited you, and they can send you the Healthy Living Revolution website. The second way we are committed to helping others is nutrition support. And as a health coach, I preach that nutrition is the foundation of our health. I preach this every single day. We have to flood our bodies with real whole food, with food that makes an impact. Just good for you, are crucial to optimal health. And so you may not know this, but we're actually supposed to eat 9 to 13 servings of raw fruits and vegetables every single day. And if you think about this past week, I want you to think about how many days did you eat 9 to 13 servings of fruits and vegetables? I'm telling you guys, I don't think I made that any of the days. And I'm a health coach. And so we know that healthy eating can be hard even for the best eaters. And so that's why we're so thankful and excited to share with you guys some nutritional support that we love called Juice Plus. And so now I'm going to turn it over to my friend and fellow mama and food blogger, Jenny Cohodes, and she's going to share more about the Juice Plus nutrition. So Jenny, are you there?
Yes, I am. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Hey, thanks for having me on. Hi guys, my name is Jenny and I'm so excited to be here tonight. Thank you for having me. So I wanted to share with you guys a little bit about Juice Plus because this has been such a huge, amazing blessing in my family's life. So Juice Plus is over 30 different raw, vine-ripened whole foods. It is all non-GMO, NSF certified to be pure. We love this. I like to call it a salad in a capsule, or I like to think of it as like juicing, but in a capsule or chewable. It's so much easier. It's really important to understand the process that the plants go through in order to be encapsulated or put into chewable form. So first of all, our fruits, vegetables, and berries are completely vine ripened. That means that they remain attached to the plant until the nutrition is fully developed. The fruits and vegetables are then ground up, which is better than simply juicing. That was like a huge light bulb moment for me because I used to love to juice myself. We use the entire fruit, the entire vegetable, including its peels, leaves, and seeds whenever possible, which provides more nutrition. And an orange, for example, like 80% of the nutrition or of the vitamin C is found in the orange peel. So I don't know about you guys, but I'm not eating orange peels and I don't plan to eat orange peels. So this is a really great solution for my family. It's also all slow dried at the lowest temperature possible, which preserves the live nutrients. And then they put that into capsules or chewable forms. So I just want to show you guys real quick the different blends. So we have a berry blend, a fruit blend, and a vegetable blend. The capsules are pretty small. That's the vegetable blend. And as I mentioned, they also come in chewables. So these are great. They also come in bigger bulk bags. But I love stuffing these in my purse as a busy mom. And on the go, we can share with friends at the park, put them in my kids' lunches. It's pretty awesome. So here's what I love about Juice Plus. It's scientifically proven. Juice Plus is the most researched nutritional product in the world with 38 published studies in peer-reviewed medical journals with several more on the way. I wasn't a super science nerd myself, but my husband is a chiropractor and this was really important to him and his practice. It's also food. This looks like a vitamin, but is not actually a vitamin. This is real foods in these capsules or these chewables. It has a nutrition label. That's also how you know that it's food and not a vitamin. It's the same thing you're going to see on a bag of broccoli in the freezer section of the grocery store. The government also considers this food and is regulated. You're also not going to see any warning labels, so it's safe for people of all ages, pregnant and nursing. I took this myself as my prenatal. Children, my kids take it, elderly, and even professional athletes. So along with the Juice Plus fruit, vegetable, and berry capsules, we also have a few other products that my family takes and we absolutely love. So the Juice Plus Omega Blend is made from 6 plant sources, which makes it both sustainable and safe. They contain the full spectrum of naturally occurring omegas, so that's omegas 3, 5, 6, 7, and 9, those oils, and they're all encapsulated using a brand new low temperature technology. So none of those oils are going to be damaged at all. We also have chocolate and vanilla complete protein. This is vegan, gluten-free, whole foods. Again, the company's really big on whole foods. Lots of good protein, fiber, amino acids, and vegetables in that shake powder. It's great as a quick breakfast, post-workout, even a healthy snack, maybe late at night. And then we also have the Juice Plus Complete Bars and the Tower Garden, which are other excellent ways we help people add in more whole foods into their diet as well. And then finally, we have a 4-month program with a 10-day jumpstart that we call the Shred 10. I am actually on day 1 right now. I love this program. I've done it probably 30 plus times. And it helps people because we help people jumpstart their health in a really fun and supportive community. So you can do the 10-day shred, just one time. You can do it ongoing. I look forward to these every single month. Once again, safe for the whole family. We focus on healthy living and getting as many real whole foods into our bodies as possible. So you'll probably have people asking you what you're doing if you ever want to join us for one of those. I just want to finish before I hand it over to my friend Nicole to just share a little personal story about myself. So I have been taking Juice Plus for 6 years. My husband, who is a chiropractor, actually introduced it to me. He learned about it at a CrossFit event from Michelle Barnett. And it really made a lot of sense to him since it was just fruits and vegetables. And he wanted to share it with me because he knew that I was struggling with my health. And particularly, I was struggling with my cholesterol. So the first 25 years of my life, I was chronically sick. I was dealing with my weight kind of fluctuating, going up and down. And I really hit a rock bottom moment when I had gotten my cholesterol, my blood work back, and it was at its all-time high of 275. I'd always been told that I had elevated cholesterol. It was just my genetics. It was something I was going to have to deal with for the rest of my life. And, when I had that moment of seeing my blood work and doctors really telling me I was going to have to make some changes, it really occurred to me that it probably was those foods I was putting in my body. It was my routine of drinking coffee as my first thing with minimal water and being addicted to junk food and processed foods. And, Michelle and my husband really shared with me that I needed to focus on putting more healing plants into my body. And so Juice Plus really made a lot of sense. I looked at that as the foundation, as the catalyst to really kickstart me into some healthier habits. And along with making some food changes as well, I am just a huge raving fan. I'm happy to say that I've dropped my cholesterol naturally by 100 points. I've kept it there for years, really have been able to finally kind of feel health freedom, to be totally honest. I really feel like I know what I'm doing with foods, and I have a wonderful routine for myself and my family when we wake up. And I really owe a lot of that to the simplicity of Juice Plus and what that's done for us. So just want to share a little bit of my heart. Thank you guys for being here. I want to hand it over to my friend, Nicole Fischer. She is also a mama and a Pilates instructor and a massage therapist. And she's going to share with us a little bit more about her story of how Juice Plus has made a difference.
Awesome. Jenny, that's an incredible story. Thank you so much for sharing. Well, my name is Nicole, and I have a story to share with you, and I'm excited that I get to tell a little bit of it tonight. So I'm married to an amazing man named Travis, and we have 2 beautiful boys, Josiah, who is 8, and Noah is 5, and we currently live in East Texas. And our story really begins when we were living in Southern California about 4 years ago. And we had a friend who came in town to visit us, and she had these little bags of Juice Plus chewables on our table. And my husband said, "Oh, are those your vitamins?" And she said, "Well, no, those aren't vitamins. Those are whole food in a gummy form." And he said, "What? Tell me about this." So as they were having a conversation, he just immediately understood that this was different from a vitamin, that it was whole food nutrition. And he said, "My family needs this." And he was the one who actually purchased our first order of Juice Plus for all 4 of us. At that time, our boys were 1 and 3. And they had chronic ear infections all the time. And, like most kids at that age, they get a little sniffle and then boom, it's an ear infection. And so we started our Juice Plus journey, and we were on it for about 4 months, almost 4 months. And I thought, what? We haven't been to the doctor. So what's changed? What did we do? What happened? Is the weather changed? But what we realized is the only thing that we had done differently was we had added in this whole food nutrition with Juice Plus. And so I thought, okay, what is this that we've been consuming for 4 months? Now I need to really take a look at this. And I started to take a real look at the product. I looked at the research behind it. I noticed that Dr. Sears was involved and that he really advocated for his patients to consume Juice Plus, and we were in that same area. And so I knew Dr. Sears really well. And so the credibility of the research and the medical professionals and the holistic side that were really a part of Juice Plus, I thought, okay, every mom needs to know that this is an option for their kids. They need to know that they can put real whole foods into their bodies, and they can stop buying those, dye-filled synthetic vitamins in a gummy form from the store that we don't even know are doing anything. And so I really felt compelled to share with my mom friends. And so we started consuming Juice Plus regularly from that point on. And it was about a year into the journey that the season came around for allergies, and Travis had really bad allergies. And we noticed after a year of consuming Juice Plus that he didn't have this massive systemic inflammation response to the allergens. He could actually breathe, he could taste food. And so we knew at that point that we had a product that was really making a difference for our health. And so we decided at that point that we wanted to own a franchise for $50, and we wanted to start sharing with people. And we didn't have a big goal at first. We had, maybe just the idea of sharing with a couple of mom friends. I was a stay-at-home mom, but like Jenny said, I was a Pilates instructor and massage therapist. And so I was at home with our young boys. And kind of honestly, the idea of having some extra income was really appealing. And so that's what we did. We started our little franchise. We shared with the neighborhood and with our family. And then we decided to move to Colorado. And so we picked up our family and we moved back to Colorado, where Travis and I had both lived before. And my business just kind of was on hold for about a year. And I realized after living there that I missed the community. I loved the product that we had. I wanted to be a part of it, and I wanted to grow a team. I was really interested in growing a part-time residual income, maybe even full-time. I didn't know at that point, but I knew that that was an option for us. And so I started to pursue that. And so I had this business from California, now in Colorado. And in the meantime, Travis was working a very stressful job. And as you know, stress can cause chaos in a person's body, especially someone who is either prone to disease or even has signs of a disease. And at that time, we didn't know Travis was going to be as sick as he was. But in April of this last year, he was actually diagnosed with 2 autoimmune disorders. One is a rare liver disease, and the other one is an inflammatory bowel disease. And we are thankful that he had been on Juice Plus for years prior to this, because he was able to, I think, nutritionally support himself, even though he was so sick. And so what we did is we decided to kind of go radical. We decided to sell our house in Colorado. We decided to move to Texas, where we could be closer to family and give him some time off, where he wouldn't have to work, where he could rest, where he could heal, where we could really figure out, what are we going to do with this liver? Is there anything that we can do? And so that's exactly what we did. We moved to Texas, and I'm so thankful for my income that I had already started to build, because that's what's sustaining our family now, as my husband gets to stay at home and rest and heal. And, I love that this business traveled with us now to the 3rd state, and we've had no overhead expenses. It's awesome because I have customers and teammates in all 3 states that we've now lived in. And, what's really exciting for us is that in the top 2 leadership positions, and you're going to hear more about this, is you do get health benefits. And so when my husband down the road is going to be a liver transplant, we're going to have that coverage. And so we're super excited about that. And and another great benefit is that for our 2 little small kiddos, we're building a business right now that we get to will to them, that we can actually leave a legacy, not only financially, but we can show them that we're making a difference in people's health with real God-grown food. And so we're very appreciative of the fact that our friend was brave enough to share this with us. I'm so thankful that my husband connected with this idea of whole foods over vitamins, because this small little income that I originally started with has now become our plan A, and it's become our family's income stream. And so I love that this company has given me the option to kind of grow this business, and for all of the flexibility that we've had throughout it. Like I said, to be able to move it from California to Colorado to Texas, you can really have your business anywhere. And so we're just super thankful. We're so glad that we've had this nutrition support in our bodies for all of these years. And I just know that God's going to continue to heal Travis as he rests, and we're just going to continue to grow this awesome mission and get other people healthy, so that if they're ever faced with some sort of a disease, they can be as strengthened as we were going into this. So we're just super excited that we have this. And thank you for listening to my story. And I'm looking forward to all the other information. I'm going to hand it over now to Jessi and Casey, and they're going to share a little bit more of their the business side and more of their story with you. So thank you.
Awesome. Thanks, Nicole, for sharing. Love hearing your story, and we're so excited to be here. I'm Casey, and this is Jessi, and we reside right outside of St. Louis, Missouri on the Illinois side in Edwardsville, and we are parents. We have three young children, 4, 2,
Mommy
and
brain.
a 2-month-old functioning on, very little sleep these days, the 2-month-old. Give me some grace. But we are so stoked to be here and share more about our business community. It's really what has set our hearts on fire, and it's what we call the Freedom Revolution. The main mission of the Juice Plus company is to bring freedom through improved health. It's important to know that 80% of Juice Plus is used by happy customers who have no affiliation with the company. So serving these customers are those of us who have partnered with the Juice Plus company as a business opportunity. And we're really paid well to do a lot of good. And so as you listen to our stories and you've heard Nicole's and Jenny's, perhaps you'll think of someone else in your life who may need to hear what's possible for them. And I want to address, 2 common questions that we get about our company. The first is, how does it work? Well, you have to open a business, you have to be 18 years of age or older. It's called a virtual franchise. And like Nicole mentioned, it's only $50 a year. Representatives, it's really cool. We have an online office and a personal website. We can literally run our business from any device, anytime, anywhere. I work from my phone all the time, and that's great as a busy mom because I never know when I can step into business and do some things. We get to earn residual income by simply sharing Juice Plus by word of mouth, and the company does the rest. They manufacture Juice Plus, they deliver it, they bill, they collect from our customers, and they pay us by direct deposit every single month. And just like Nicole mentioned, there is no inventory. The only Juice Plus we touch is our own. All the commission levels are permanent. We have no quotas, no minimums, and no overhead. And we really get to choose the pace that we want to move at. And that's such a blessing. And we'll get to share a little bit about that here soon. But one of my favorite perspectives of the business is that there is no glass ceiling on income or potential or territorial restrictions. The Juice Plus company is in over 20 countries, and we've got to experience that quite a bit ourselves. The other question we get quite often is, what's so great about the Juice Plus company? What sets it apart? Well, it was formed nearly 50 years ago by our president and founder, Jay Martin, who's still at the helm today. We're a privately held and debt-free multi-billion-dollar company. We do have a family benefits package, just like Nicole mentioned, that at the top position of our company, it includes medical, dental, disability, life, long-term care, chiropractic care, prescription drug coverage, along with college tuition assistance. Hi, we're parents, look forward to that. Holiday bonuses, which are wonderful, and a monthly expense allowance. And so this business truly can produce a short-term cash position or be a long-term wealth building and retirement strategy. And one thing that, for us being a part of a company is that we're not just about inspiring healthy living, but when we talk about the integrity, we really are about healthy giving. And so our company has impacted over 1 million families so far with free Juice Plus for children through the Family Health Study. We're also the title sponsor of the St. Jude Memphis Marathon weekend. We're highly involved in the Boys and Girls Club and the Volunteers of America. And if you guys have any questions about where we give and where we participate in, just let us know, or let the person who invited you know about how we're making a difference in these places. And I know that this business has been a huge impact in our family. And so I have the privilege to turn it over to my husband to share our business story with you.
Okay, so my name is Jessi. As Casey mentioned, I'm her husband. And we do have 3 children, by the way, not just 2. So I will confirm that. But prior to our Juice Plus journey, I dabbled a little bit in my undergrad degree, which for a couple of years, which was in computer science. And when I was doing that, I quickly realized that I personally wanted something different and ended up switching careers into the insurance industry. And so Casey and I at that time were dating. But we just knew we wanted something different in our lives. And so in the insurance industry, I quickly earned a healthy 6-figure income. And so our finances were very solid, but the time freedom in our lives was non-existent. And when I say non-existent, I was traveling 4 to 5 days every single week and basically living out of a suitcase. But my biggest fear was that I would be that dad that was always away working and away from his family. And so we decided at this time that we wanted to open up a traditional small business with the idea that it was going to be our answer to this time freedom. And so what we found instead was that we simply became employees to the business that we thought we owned. And my wife, we found ourselves, she was working as a new mom. We had our first child at the time, about 40 to 50 hours a week to the business. And I was still traveling with my insurance job, and I was missing out on our new little boy who was growing up and just missing out on magic moments, if you will. And so, and even if I did leave at this point, it was to come home and work another business that failed to give us time together. So it was clear that we needed to find a way to create income, but allow our family to be together more often. So the Juice Plus company became the answer. After some remarkable health improvements from consuming the capsules and the shakes, we decided it made sense for my wife and I to apply herself while I was traveling to the business that she had joined a few years prior. So we were naturally telling people about our health improvements anyway, and the fact that Juice Plus offered a residual income, that's what spoke volumes to me, because I was already experiencing that in the insurance industry. So I knew that that meant a lot for what we could build into our future. And it was just something that I was familiar with as well. So even more important, though, to us was the hope that we could build our business properly. It would allow not only my wife to continue staying home full time, but allow me to join her so that we could be home together and be present with our children. And so we said yes to this business 7 years ago, and I've been home full time with my wife and my kids, 3 kids, for the last 4 years. And because of this, we want to just simply help others realize their dreams, and executing that has become a passion to us as well as our main mission. So I am going to kick it over to Michelle.
Awesome. Well, thank you. I'm so inspired. Every time I hear you guys' stories, it just reminds me of how and why we do what we do. And we're just so grateful for all of you for joining us. And we're just tonight, we're going to wrap up here, and we're excited after hearing those stories. We're just excited to connect with 2 types of people. So we're really wanting to connect with people who are ready to take their next step in their health, whether it's to check out our free resources that we talked about earlier, like the recipe books, or just make life and eating healthy a little simpler by adding Juice Plus to your life like I did 9 years ago. It only costs a few dollars a day. And like Nicole shared, kids can get it for free, which is amazing. And it really is the most simple, convenient, and affordable way to get massive amounts of nutrition in your body every single day. Remember the 9 to 13 servings? This is the way we bridge the gap. And secondly, we want to connect with anyone who's wanting to learn how to earn a stable residual income in order to expand their options while making a difference in the world. The Freedom Revolution that we've talked about tonight is something that's allowing parents to choose mom care and dad care over daycare, as you may have heard. It's something for hardworking professionals who, instead of working to build somebody else's dreams, can work to build their own dreams. It's something for college kids to build an income to pay for school instead of having to go out and get a part-time job. It's great for empty nesters who want to enjoy retirement or be able to give more to the future generations. And this all is possible through a simple system in our positive, fun community that we call the Juice Plus family. And so tonight, I just, maybe you could ask yourself, who do I know who needs to hear about this? And what if Juice Plus could help them? What if Juice Plus could help you? If you do know someone, we would love to invite them to another event just like this. And so I want to lastly remind you to connect with the person who invited you after the call so they can get you the information on the free resources through our Healthy Living Revolution community. And I just want to say thank you again to all of our speakers. You were amazing. Thank you for being brave and vulnerable and sharing your stories. And thank you to the hundreds of you who joined our call tonight. We are truly grateful for your time, and we hope that you have a great evening. Thanks, everyone.